Alright, I'm going to be doing a Warp Gate speed run, 80% new game plus, and I'm going to be doing it with random map seeds, so units will still be the same, but everything map-wise will be completely randomly generated. Really going to affect the first mission for sure, but I don't need the heroics, so it's just going to be a little bit harder to get through. Usually everything's split up on each side. You'll see what I'm talking about, but for the final mission it's going to be insane. Thank God it's not all heroics, otherwise I would never want to do that, never want to push that on somebody. But for the Warp Gate speedrun, it's just the first and the final level. Once again, the map seed will be completely random, and we're going to be skipping through because after completing the game, seeing the credits I believe is what triggers it, you'll have to complete a save file that you can then, when you start up a new game, go for the first level, and it'll trigger you into accepting the second level. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start this thing off in 3, 2, 1, let's go. I'm trying and cut through that cutscene by spamming spacebar, and it works best when we don't see anything at all. This first part, everything moves faster as long as you hit the controls. Whenever it pops up, like Rally Army, we're gonna drag our squirrels straight through. This gate breaks down randomly. Drag our squirrels straight through, because you know 2 squirrels will always survive. Hey, we got 4 this time. That must be good luck. All right, this gate always randomly disappears. We're gonna bring our troops down and let our squirrels get in the fray so they can die off, and let our ferrets fire at the same MG. And on the last bullet we're even going to back up a little bit so that way we can get our troops back quicker. We're going to rally behind this turret so that way 2 squirrels pop up on either side. We're going to wait for all 5 falcons to move in. There's one in the back that moves a little bit slower, and then we go in. And we're going to wait a second to focus that MG with our ferrets. So that way it's just one volley of bullets kills it. Make sure you focus it, otherwise it's not going to take damage. You can even take out units at this point sometimes if you get close. I don't know which is safer. I try and check which side got units and go around it. But yeah, it looks like this is going to be a tough one. It's easier to deal with the structures because you got the ferrets, so this is actually looking easier, but we don't know if there's units behind there. It looks like there's not, so we're clear. Alright, that's pretty good. Because you don't know if there's going to be more units on one side or structures on one side, if it's going to be both. It's generally really hard to deal with the RNG. Alright. I hit my timer after the characters move, but it doesn't matter when you do it. You accept the mission really quickly. Now this is the hard part, but at least if you get... It depends on what kind of tier 3 are nearby. Ooh, the owl really helps. The fox and the wolf are the best to start off with, but the owl's really clutch because you need the owl to help complete the main strat. Ooh, nice wolf owl. Of destroying 2 of your opponent's bases 2 at a time by using the owl. And the snake helps. That's the thing. You can use the wolf to use the snake to get it done just as well. Now I know what Bellified's troops are. Gonna go ahead and drop down the snake because we don't see the fox. Alright, now we know where everybody is. Try and come grab this. There's the the fox, so I think we're gonna be good. Alright, here we go. Got a little damage in. Gonna have the snakes come in though. Okay. As long as I can get the snake over here, we're gonna be good. Okay. Alright, we're gonna be good. We've got our troops nice and split to take out 2 bases at once. We don't know exactly how Quartermaster's base is set up. That's how you can tell you did it really good, when it has that weird after effect like you're watching a movie, old time movie. I'm gonna come here and get Bellified because we know we can get his base a little bit easier. We even snipe out a falcon, so that's good. say I need Fox to get buffs and start sniping out all these falcons. Our snakes kind of died out, which sucks, but it's okay. Alright, cool. So we're going to kill off Bellify pretty quickly. That's nice. And the hardest part is just trying to just get some early tier 3 safely. This is good RNG to where I didn't have bases stuck behind hard walls. It's going to be a lot of recognizing when you're just going to take forever to kill your opponent. And you just need to go ahead and I mean, at that point, that's the thing about the randoms, that you can't really reset as well. But just accept that, I guess, and just try and work with the strat. Either you're going to use the snakes, or you're going to use tier 3, or you might even just try and use wizards to like switch to somebody else and go for a more ridiculously aggressive strat. And now I kind of screwed myself over because I did not confirm where Quartermaster's base was before I started moving out my army. So now I'm not sure at all that Archimedes is going to go in and end me, but thankfully the owl is there, and I am going to be okay. It was very close though. I could have just ruined the run, but it's alright because I did get the army there in time. Thank God for the owl. As you can see, it's very necessary. So now I've just completed the run, this random map speed run. This was very good. Once again, I was able to get some tier 3 near me. Once again, just watch out for the hard walls and between your opponent's bases. As you can see with Quartermaster, his base was separated by a giant hard wall, so it was a U-shape path I had to take. That was difficult, more difficult than it should have been. But also, yeah, just attack the guys with the bases closest to each other. Try and get that owl for sure. Make sure to get that wolf because you can use the snakes to just take out the bases. But really just stack up the tier 3 because it's okay if you have a bunch of campfires. In the random, you just want to make sure you destroy the enemy bases as quick as possible. You're not going to always have the optimal layout, and you can practice that over time for sure. That's generally about it. If you have any more questions about the run, just go ahead and let me know. Oh, the end once again is the same where it's completely random. I should have kept the mice in the corner because the mice are really what's going to kill off most of the pigs. These pigs are going to randomly spawn all over the map and kill your bases. And so it's nice that the credits are the end of the speed run. Then I get to watch all these pigs, all this angry pork is what it's really all about. That's 90% warp gate speed runs. Proto Cam. I'm out.